Hello, Alice.
Hi, Gauthier.
How are you?
I'm great.
Great. Well, welcome to Night of Misfit Films.
Thank you.
Yeah, Alice, I want you to introduce yourself, please.
Yes. So my name is Alice. I'm a comedian, an actress, and I'm here to present the film 13 Grams.
Cool.
Directed by Christophe B. And so, yeah.
And you're the main actress, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Alice, tell me more about your experience in this movie in particular.
In this movie, well, like I said before, this movie was part of a series of a lot of short films for a festival. And so Christophe sent me all the scripts. And out of all of them, 13 Grams was the one I absolutely loved. I don't know, it's really disturbing, and the character, I loved her. Her name is Mila, and she's a ballet dancer, and she's gonna go through something really heavy and difficult. And I don't know, I kind of like that as an actress, you know, it's challenging. It's a challenge, and it was, because I never did ballet in my life. So I really had to study, I don't know, like, how do you say, danseuse étoile?
Yes, like the super, an expert, ballerina.
Yeah, expert ballerinas, and I had to study that, the history of ballet, and I did.
And the poses and.
Yeah. I mean, I learned all the poses on D-Day.
On the spot. Wow.
On the spot. Yeah. So it was really difficult. It's not perfect. I must say, but it's not the whole point of the movie.
Yeah. Cool.
It was on this movie particularly. I don't know. Really challenging emotionally because she's going through something really challenging. But yeah, it was a pleasure to play it.
Yeah, cool. Alice, so since you've mentioned the other movies, I want to ask you as an actress, okay, how did you evolve from the first film that you've shot with Christophe until 13
now.
Grams? Yeah.
13. The first film I shot with Christophe was in October of 2021.
Okay.
So it's kind of recent still, but since then we've made 15 films together.
Wow.
So there's a really big evolution, and the biggest one I would say is I feel even more at home on a film set. You know, I know how it works. I know who I'm with, especially with working with the same director and director of photography, Clément Laurent. So I know them, it's kind of my home, and I would say I've evolved in a way how would I say that? I'm more free than I was before, you know?
Cool. Alice, how do you, so two questions, and maybe these questions are kind of tricky, okay?
Okay.
The first one is, are you the only actress from, because I know that you are a group of actors. Are you the only one that Christophe likes to work with all the time?
I wouldn't say I'm the only one.
Okay.
I would say recently I'm the one who
the chosen.
the chosen one.
Yeah.
The favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would say from facts, we've worked together the most, especially recently. But I'm not the only one. You know, there's been a kind of a group that just drifted apart, and I'm the one who stayed pretty much. I wouldn't say everyone just left, it's not that, but I found my path with Christophe and Clément for now, at least.
Okay.
And recently I'm kind of the main one, I would say.
That is cool. I find it cute and beautiful because you get to, just evolve and develop. My other tricky question is, have you worked with other directors than Christophe, and how do you feel?
Well, I haven't worked with other directors actually on film sets. I mean, I've worked with students, for student films. Yeah. But I've worked with other acting coaches and drama teachers. I must say, and. Yeah, it's always kind of disturbing, especially there was a time I was working only with Christophe, and then I got back and I met other teachers and other teachings in general, so it's kind of disturbing. At first you're like, oh, okay, they don't act the same way at all.
No.
But it's really, I mean, it makes me more I don't know, it makes me richer.
Yeah.
I mean,
From like different techniques and different, you know, ways of perspective on acting.
Exactly, and to change is always good. But I know that when I come back with Christophe and Clément, I find that team really comforting and at the same time really nerve-wracking, because we love each other so much. Yeah. We've worked with each other so much. Sometimes it's nerve-wracking. Honestly.
Cool. Alice, it was really pleasure talking to you. And then you know, just come and watch Alice and 13 Grams. And you know, I'm just glad, you know, to see you here, and I'm always glad to see you in Paris as well, the Fantasy Film Festival, and hopefully this year, you know, I'll see you again. And thank you for coming, Alice.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course.
It's so great.